This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the UCLA Bruins and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. Checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. Ranked in the top 25 with high expectations to start the season, that Week 0 loss shocked everyone. With a bye week to look at their issues, try to get things corrected, this is a crucial game today. Can they be the team everyone thought they were before the season started? We'll find out today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's to throw. Out wide right, it's Morgan. At the 45 on his way. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
Man, and this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Iamaleava. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And he added the extra point. He'll return it. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Hits inside, it's Richard. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Zings it complete to the right. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Needs it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Left side is Coleman. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Using his legs, it's Shepard. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing, Imaliava. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Quick give. It's Shepard. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Has to have it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
To the ground. He's got it again.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Iamaleava. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown. NC State. The defense putting points on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really...
Makes a grab and room to run.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Comes down, it's Shepard. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Lucky to get it off.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Shepard. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Morgan. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Scott. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll ride the hot hand. Fights off a defender. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Second and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, it's Danzy. They knock him down right there. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Back to pass, it's high. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man, and he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third down. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field, but hey, again, getting it to it.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's high. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Straight ahead, it's Richard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to throw it deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Hits inside. It's Coleman. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the ground, it's Shepard. Turning it on. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Beavers in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been...
Snags it down the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tag. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And that one will give him the lead.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. On the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking to take a shot. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Now Iamaleava fires to the right. Makes the grab, runs through a man, and he might have some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Iamaleava. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The Bruins are marching down the field.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And the Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion with the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's going to try to return this one. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Might as well run him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking downfield, it's high. Left side, it's Williams. Hard running there. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. There he goes. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Changing the routes with his receivers. They give it to him again. He's dropped.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. They'll run it. It's Fields. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Out wide left, it's Shepard. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time it's complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Here's some daylight. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Motion from the wideout. Iamaleava. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. Oh, goes right through. Hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Oh, look out to the right. He's at the touchdown, North Carolina State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Deep in the end zone, it's Morgan. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Complete to the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a deep grab. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Throwing, Imaliava. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Driving forward, it's Shepard. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fields. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
Dropping back, it's high. Under pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Working that left side now. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds his man. Made a defender miss. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. From the gun. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
NC State will try to close the deal and run out the clock.
Red 54! Red! Blue idiot!
Follows his blocks. It's Fields. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's high. Lets it fly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, NC State.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. You want to talk about building.